Hello, everyone. I am live for some hockey, mainly a little bit of basketball and some football here on Sunday. Again, this is the second day in the world's history that the National Football League, Major League Soccer, National Hockey League, NBA, and MLB are all playing. And we'll cover some more of that sports. Los Angeles 77, Denver 72. But no, we're going to go right to NBC and yeah, they're here in Tampa Bay and New York for the Islanders game 4. Hey, Josh, what's up? Game 4 of the 2020 Eastern Conference Final. If New York wins, a tie series. If the Tampa Bay Lightning win, a 3-1 series lead. And look at that. Braden Point is back. He is back. You will update football. I do hockey, basketball. I think maybe you update basketball. I might do some football stuff. Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty good because basketball is in the playoffs and football's not. But I'm really excited for football. You should be able to see me, man. As I was reading off the Discord, there's no glitching on my side. There's no buffering. Right now, they're just showing some highlights. They're on the ice, so I'm not sure. I'll go back to the basketball game and do some commentary. Wow, 31-6 should dominate the Browns. I'll be doing some of the Browns commentary and Bengals on Thursday Night Football. George shoots the free throw, and it goes in. Clippers up by 4 in Game 6. Denver trying to tie the series and go to Game 7. Clippers are trying to eliminate Denver and have the battle of the City of Angels in the Western Conference Final. They've never played each other in the playoffs, and the Clippers have never gone to the conference final. Nice. Raiders are up 27-15 against Carolina. My dad is really excited, obviously. My dad is a Oakland Raider, Las Vegas Raider. It's weird to say. A Las Vegas Raider fan. So none of my teams are playing today. My Giants are playing tomorrow, and Houston had a humiliating loss to Kansas City on opening night. So Seahawks up 21-12 over the Falcons. Okay, good to know. I think the Falcons are going to be a scary team, but Seahawks obviously dominant. They have that Jamal Adams from the Jets. That was a huge acquisition. Here comes Jokic. Jokic on the right line. Jokic sizes up. Jokic crossover, won't take it. Tries to go for Murray. Murray heavily guarded onto the corner. Played there. There's Greg. And back to Jokic. Jokic right in front and a foul against the Clippers. Oh, and Seattle just scored a touchdown. They're up 27-12. All right, that should be a wrap-up for the Falcons against the Hawks. And for Seattle, obviously, that's a team built to win a championship. I don't think they'll win the division. I think San Francisco will repeat, but boy, is that a good division, and especially when Arizona matures. Wow, Buffalo just missed the chip shot field goal. That could turn things around if the Jets have it in them. Free throw there will bounce in and out, so the Nuggets are not able to go within one. So the best they can do is come within 2. Murray is out for now with 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Detroit is mashing Chicago. Wow, look at that. Porter's second free throw in, and now LA will have the last possession of the quarter unless they mess it up here and turn the ball over. Clippers 79, Nuggets 77. We are in the final 12 seconds of the third quarter. Last quarter coming up in regulation. George rushes back for 3. They fake it along with 4 seconds to go. It's stripped, and it will be LA basketball still. 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Jaguars tied it up. Oh, Eagles up 17-14. Okay. Green Bay up 22-10. And Minnesota's played decent in that game, but I guess not enough. It looks like we'll go right to the hockey game from here. Not sure Pass that one to the corner, tried high. Once we get to around the second and then second intermission, this game will probably be done. So we could do some commentary on the football games. Probably one of those 4 o'clock games like Tampa Bay. That would be interesting. They're at 14-3. Okay, Miami's not a great team anyway. Harrell will shoot a half-court shot and an air ball. The end of the third quarter. Los Angeles, 79. Denver, 77. Also, tomorrow I'll be able to have a lot of commentary on the Denver game. The Monday night game, Denver and Los Angeles Chargers and Broncos. So that would be cool to do. I'm pretty excited. Right now they're in commercial. They should be coming back to Saints will edge Tampa in a high-scoring game in overtime. I could see that. Not sure. All right, do some football before the hockey game comes back. Here's Darnold behind center. Darnold down 21-3, and a handoff to Bell, who's wrapped up after a 3-yard gain. Let's see what's on Fox. Eagles against Washington. Oh, that's a closer game. We'll do that one instead. And Allen takes down Wentz. And the Eagles are going to have to go for a field goal. First and goal, Dolphins. I don't think I have that game on. I have Red Zone, so I have all the games, but I'm not putting on Red Zone right now. I'm just going to have but I don't think I have that one unless I'll try Fox Sports, but I don't think it's on that as well either. It's not. Yeah, in my area, I only have Philadelphia, Washington, and New York and Buffalo. And it does no good. Elliott misses the kick. He hit a 64-yarder in his career against the Giants, but he misses a 53-yard attempt, and it stays 17-14 Philadelphia. This just tips off of the top crossbar. So the Redskins are going to Washington football team. This is hard to say. Washington football game is going to have again, I could get the game on Red Zone, but I don't really feel like doing it. Here we go. And Doc is actually doing the game here, and now we're back, and we are ready for Tampa Bay. Excuse me 1 second. And New York. I just have to get my phone. Here it is. Just so I can look at the NBA as well. Just keep posting the NFL, and I'll do some updates on the NBA. So this puck off the faceoff will spike its way through to Pajot. Islanders move it fast in center, trying to tie the series. If not, on Tuesday night, the Prince of Wales Trophy will be in Edmonton, and the Lightning will have a chance to win it. Martin tries to spike it through, and it went off. Here comes Gaudreau. Gaudreau out there off of Nelson, and now Pollock spikes it across the boards. Taken away from Hedman. Johnson in through. Intercepted off his stick, then Point. Banks it in the long. Now it's Shattenkirk. Ripped into for Semyon Varlamov, who has started every game except for one. He has been 2-1. That shot off of Shattenkirk will find its way to the glove of Varlamov. And, oh, wow, okay, so Miami is back into this game. Yep, I saw it. Elliott off the crossbar. And this puck went off the crossbar. Sorelli, no tip, as Pollock was fighting with Alexander Killorn. This puck went right off the crossbar out of his suspension. That was went right high. Off of the face-off, kept in on Shattenkirk, shooting, and that puck will volley its way through. Now taken out by Andy Green. Andy Green thrown to center. Kucherov looks to go take it, and he's onside. Kucherov takes a hit by Pelech. Now the Islanders, Andy Green. Throwing that one off of Everly. Point tries to keep this one in. Palat off of his stick. tries to keep in. Now Hedman shoots off the stanchion. Now shot in off of Palat. Barzal had to tip it, and then Eberle works it through. Pelech threw across, and now Palat chases Polak. Palat trying to hit Polak, and Polak will backhand this one. A bouncing puck to center. Eberle, and then Barzal chases. On the center, here's Paquette. Paquette across to Chernak, and a save by Varlamov. Chernak back with it. Now here comes Killorn. Another point. Shooting one deflected off an Islander. That was Komarov, who's out there, former Toronto Maple Leaf. Komarov hands it to Devon Taves. Taves, my favorite football team, the Fiend Bray Watt, as the Islanders are offside, are the Giants. But my second favorite team is Houston. Detroit extends a lead to 23-6. Last year, as they show the Paquette fight with Martin, last year, if you remember, the Lions had a lead, but then ended up it was vanquished because they ended up tying after overtime with Arizona, and they had an unsuccessful year. So a throbbing win in week one would be huge for Detroit. Here, the face-off, it is not going to be points. It's going to be Palat who loses it. Taves spins it to center off the stick of Sergachev. Sergachev lobbed it to center, and then it went all the way down past Varlamov. No icing. Here comes Mayfield off the stanchion, and then taken back by Palat, but then spiked along where it can be thrown through for Martin, and then jostled away to Clutterbuck, where it can be rattled in and chopped down. Here comes Point. Wrestles this one through. Hit hard and just completely pummeled by Clutterbuck, who can send it to center. Clutterbuck rattles one through and wrapped along for Pajot to take it along for Bogosian. Zach Bogosian, former Sabre, on through to center. Gord made a pass. Here comes McDonough on to Gord, shooting that one high, and it will careen out of play. Tampa Bay has had the better rushes, but the Islanders' defense has woken in this series. They've woken a defensive beast, and boy, have they been good. They have been really good. And here you see just a forecheck as they're showing some highlights from Game 3. Hedman are out there defensively, and Shattenkirk. Offensively, they've got Cirelli and Killorn. I believe Point is out there as well. Puck jostled through. Johnson trying to get a clean stick on it. Islanders thrown to center. Never was able to get tipped there. Johnson fights with Polak. Johnson on the wall. Johnson holding still. Polak as well. Islanders working their forecheck. Killorn, and then there's a chance by Johnson too far. Lightning working with it. Killorn still thrown at the net too far. And finally, Varlamov will make the save. Oh, Jones made a good catch against Seattle. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Denver up by 3 against LA right now. It's 82-79 in favor of the Nuggets trying to force Game 7. Here was a chance. It was just a poke through that the Lightning trying to get the first goal. They've got 2 shots on Varlamov. The Islanders have barely been in the Tampa Bay zone and no shots on goal on the goaltender Vasilevsky. Yeah, but LA does not want to go into a Game 7. You saw it happen in round 1. I feel like the Clippers need to win this game more than Denver does. I know Denver needs to win it or they'd be eliminated, but so that was wrong of me saying it that way, as this puck is offside coming up against Kucherov and his Lightning. But the momentum can be more for Denver. If they force a Game 7, the pressure is completely 100% on George, Kawhi, and his Clippers, and not on Denver. At the center, Paquette facing off against Brassard. 4 shots on goal for Tampa Bay, none for New York. Brassard will be kicked out. Komarov. The defenseman is going to take the center draw. He loses it. And on a chance for McDonough, blocked. Taves will backhand this one through. McDonough as well, jostling away on the wall. Komarov looks for Taves. And a good play by him. Mayfield will shoot this one to center. Then Johnson, and poke back as a lightning glove careens to the ice. Forecheck out there for Komarov. What a shift by him. Brassard, and now Johnson still trying to poke it away. Lightning will come to center. Poke this one through. Maroon is on with Cirelli and also Paquette. Paquette looks for a check on Brassard. Now here's Cirelli did not get a good slapper there. A hit on the boards across center ice. Johnson does not get through. Lightning are changing. 15:22 left in the first period. Here's Chernak. And the puck will be out of play. Right now, there is 9:37 left in the fourth quarter, and it is 85-81 in favor of Denver. And then, yeah, keep posting NFL stuff. Gord trying to something with the face-off. Puck is loose. Tampa Bay will take the rebound, take the face-off as well. Here's Gaudreau. This one went off of Sergachev, who scored a goal in game number 3. Andy Green shoots this puck, deflected off of a lightning stick, and now Eberle working away with it, chased by Coleman. Gord still on the boards, and Cirelli as well. Gord shoots this puck through all the way down, and icing coming up against Tampa Bay. Carolina and Chicago, same thing for them. Well, Miami was not supposed to do that well anyway, so they're just trying to feel it out. The Clippers have just, with 9:08 left in the fourth quarter, drawn within one. It's 85-84 Nuggets. Mayfield shoots right to the glove of Vasilevsky. That'll be the first shot on net registered for New York. As he's been the guy, Andrei Vasilevsky has, the prime goaltender. Tampa Bay trying to go up 3-1 in this series. New York trying to tie it and make a best of 3 coming up for Game 5 on Tuesday night. I'll have that one as well. Cirelli bumped out of the face-off. Tyler Johnson will take the draw. Size advantage immediately for the Islanders. 13 shot attempts for Tampa Bay, 2 for New York. Sorry for that, guys. On back through the center. Villiers on Bogosian. Bogosian thrown off of Mayfield. Back from Gord. Gord to center, and then battled along for Bogosian. Bogosian in his own zone. We'll try to tip this along, and it can be taken back by Polak. Polak made a move past Killorn. Polak into the zone and stripped by Hedman. Pajot tried to slap it and never was able to cleanly get the puck. Pajot looks for a check, and then that puck will wrist its way through back into the Lightning zone. McDonough made a pass to Hedman. Hedman tried to center it off of Paquette, who takes it, tried to pass this one back, and then here is Clutterbuck working for Pajot. Pajot off of the wall, tries to tap this. Clutterbuck shooting, and that one went high and wide. Here's Mayfield. Takes a hit to make a play. Matt Martin also there. The meat grinders not able to offensively substantiate a shift. So now the offensive guys are back on it for the Islanders. Matt Barzal, and now a pass by Lee to Barzal. There's a chance by Mayfield. That one got stick down in front of the net, and here come the Lightning. This one on for Palat. Wide open on a chance for Kucherov, who fanned on it, and here come the Islanders. In. Eberle is offside. Through to Nelson with 12:51 left. Some chances, but nothing doing. Good defense here in the first period. No score. First and goal, New England up by 3. Okay. Panthers first and goal down by 12. Carolina's got to get a touchdown. You know that. Right now it's 88-84 with 8:53 left in the fourth quarter. Denver still leads by 4 points. Man, this Nuggets team is just really resilient. Okay. RYS the first time. We'll see some more of that, obviously. Nothing against NFL refs, but, man, there's just a lot of inconsistency. If you continue a consistency, even if the rules are crazy, if they're the rules, and you continue consistency, wow, Carolina touchdown. Okay. So now they'll be down by, 4 or 5? 27-21, down by 6. Denver just scored a bunch more points. It's 91-84. LA's got to get going here, or they're going to have Game 7. And they just scored a 3-pointer. It's 91-87. So they're down by 4. Yeah, just for the 10 millionth time, they are warning that Dallas is playing LA on Sunday Night Football, and I will warn you that next week's Sunday Night Football is going to be New England and Seattle. Wow, fourth down. Okay, they go for a field goal here, definitely. Puck gets pulled into the Islander zone. Here's Andy Green to chip it to center. Good pass. Here's Brassard. Slap shot save, Vasilevsky. And corralled by Kucherov. Backs it on to Sergachev. Sergachev tried to tip it to his countryman and then taken by the Canadian Brassard. On off of by Polak. Thrown back to Vasilevsky, who'll steer it to Shen. Shen on for Sergachev. Palat. Back there to Shen. Too far for Kucherov to go take it. Now Polak takes a hit. Here's Pelech. Adam Pelech on the boards. Throwing this one down. And passed in front. A chance for Beauvillier. Tried to tip that one in the net, and he never had a steer stick to do it. Josh Bailey back. And now the Lightning will come away with it. And, penalties coming up as Point got tripped by Adam Pelech. The Tampa Bay Lightning are going on a power play. Shots on goal 4 for the Lightning. New York 2. So Pelech will be in the sin bin and penalty box. And the Islanders are going to be short-handed. All right, 9:39 left. Indianapolis make a field goal. They're up 17-14 over Jacksonville with 7:20 left in the fourth quarter. Denver is up by 2. Carolina down by 4. Okay, got a ton of teams here off the face-off. Taken by the Islanders. Andy Green wrists this one through. Kept in by Tampa and shot to the boards. Here's Maroon trying to make a hit. Mayfield. Also, it will sink its way through. Johnson makes the back pass. Shattenkirk. Shooting save, Varlamov. Here's Killorn to Gord. Gord, Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk along for Johnson. Johnson shoots from the circle. Save by Varlamov. Islanders rip it through, but kept in. Shattenkirk. Johnson. Shattenkirk. Killorn. Killorn steps up. He had a huge goal in the Stanley Cup final a few years ago against the Blackhawks. Shattenkirk shooting traffic. Islanders try to clear it. Will not have a chance to. Maroon off of Mayfield. Shattenkirk holds. Killorn waits. Still turns from his forehand. Back to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk slapper shot blocked. And the puck will make its way to center. Pajot goes and changes. Islanders make some more as Andy Green goes to the bench. In this series, 50% on the power play for Game 1, 0 of 3 in Game 2, and they scored a power play goal. I believe it was a Palat power play goal in Game 3, which made it 3-2. Taken by Palat. On for Kucherov. Kucherov carried on back. Along for Kucherov. Spun that to Palat. Palat in behind. Yeah, they probably do. They're not really playing for a win here. On to the point. Tampa is spun back and kept by Sergachev to Hedman. Victor waits. Passed off of a skate and kept by Kucherov. Kucherov to Sergachev. Sergachev to Hedman. Back to Sergachev. Shoot! Save Varlamov. Islanders clear. On to Vasilevsky. To Sergachev. And Sergachev will turn back, and the Islanders kill the penalty. Sergachev spun this one back and into the Tampa Bay zone. Back for Gaudreau to go take it. Gaudreau gets it on along for Cirelli. McDonough shoots off an Islander skate. Stick trying to go to his countryman, Kucherov. And then taken back by Sergachev. He'll spin it to Coleman. Coleman will shoot this puck in. First guy to get it is Pelech, harassed. And then Taves also. Eberle, turned away by Coleman. Deflection, Cirelli, too far. Won by Taves, almost intercepted cleanly, and then it is. Waits, he's got Coleman. Coleman off of his stick. Here comes Anders Lee. Lee to Barzal. Barzal to Eberle. Eberle shooting, save Vasilevsky off the boards. Lee to go get it. Now here's Paquette. Paquette on along for Coleman. Coleman spun in behind for Varlamov. That one as well taken. All the way down the center. Here's Hedman. Hedman off of a stick, delayed offside against Tampa Bay. So now Brassard will spin this one. Leddy to Brassard. Brassard in between the middle. Taken off the stick and the puck by Killorn. Brassard works it behind for Hedman. Hedman, backhander, glove down by Maroon, and then it will go into the New York zone. To be taken by Pelech, waits for Andy Green. Pelech will move himself. Gord was the only one there, laying on to Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck looking for Pajot. Too far off for Sergachev. A bolt goes down. Here's Pelech on for Green. Green will go to Clutterbuck, who's hit by Cirelli. Clutterbuck is offside. Gives a hug to the back to Cirelli. And there will be a stoppage in play, a commercial break. So far, 7:56 left in the first period of Game 4. No score. Right now it is 99 Denver, 91 Los Angeles with 4:34 left in the fourth quarter. It's 29-18 in favor of Green Bay. Okay. So the Clippers trail by 8 deep into the fourth quarter. Denver trying to force Game 7. And you have to remember the Clippers were up for most of this game, just like Game 5. But the Nuggets just came back, and they came back, and they came back.
I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic. Hey there, I'm Aisha, and my favorite thing about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is how easy you can share them with your
All right.
They taste fresh, they're crispy, you can taste that every single one is unique.
We shall see. Usually these commercial breaks in the periods, especially when we're later in, Baltimore is up by 32. Yeah, Cleveland, I really don't think Cleveland's that bad this year, but they just ran into a really good team. And Cleveland always has Baltimore's number. Baltimore basically wanted to say, we want to run these guys. We want to show that we're a contender. And they absolutely are. So 32-point lead for Baltimore Ravens. I don't think they're clowns. I don't think they're clowns. I think they're a good football club, but just not against the Ravens. It's not going to happen. So we're back in period 3. Blown lead alert. Oh, boy. Did the Raiders blow their lead? Oh, Washington tied it. Oh, man. That's going to be a fun game. At intermission, I will tune into that game. On for Sergachev. Chernak. Now Lee goes down. Sergachev made a play. Lee gets back up. Looks for Eberle. Mayfield through. On along for Taves. Shooting! Sprawled on the butterfly was Vasilevsky, and now Coleman made a play to get to center. Coleman's got Gord streaking. Now to the right. Coleman shoots. Save Varlamov. Coleman again on his horse. Back off of Barzal. Puck went through to Eberle. Chased down by Sergachev, and then Eberle goes to the bench. Here's Chernak. 7:16 left in the first period. Seahawks are just burying Atlanta. Okay. Chernak in behind his net. On for Sergachev as well. Now Shattenkirk tries to find, now does find Palat. That bottomed off of the stanchion. Point to Kucherov from the slot. Hedman, and that hit a player in deep. It might have been Josh Bailey. Here's Victor. Backhands it on a long, close to where Palat was. Palat backhands it through as well. Tried to find Hedman, and it's intercepted by the New York Islanders. Backhanded through into the Tampa Bay zone. They immediately signify that, no, this is not icing, not even close. The referees did. Palat tries to send this in and does. Nick Leddy with Andy Green on defense. Finds Cal Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck stations this into the Lightning zone. McDonough away from Martin. Back from Bogosian. Now McDonough. Flies it out to point. And he does get there first before Leddy does. Icing against New York. Wow. Jaguars up, and that I expected them to be very bad, and I expected Indianapolis to be very good. So that's extremely interesting. This is the deflection by, I believe it might have been Sergachev, and that just hit the boards wide. 8 shots on goal for the Lightning, 3 for the Islanders. Green shoots blocked. Green another shot, and that one went wide. Lee to try to go get it. Station through, and a high stick coming up against Tampa. So they're going to try another face-off. Jets defending for their life. With 3:38 left in the fourth quarter, Denver 101, Los Angeles 93. They are up by 8. Lightning shoot to center. Killorn looks for Cirelli, and Cirelli with Killorn's skate is offside. 5:57 left in the first period, no score.
Here's to the messy ones. To all the mess makers and mess masters. At LG, we say bless this mess. Then let the LG 40 cordless vacuum compress it. With LG compressor technology.
We will see. Tomorrow there actually will be no basketball games. If what looks like will happen to get Game 7, Game 7 is going to be on Tuesday, as well as Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final between Miami and Boston. Very tired today, but very excited. Now Denver just got a layup. It's 103-93. 2:39 left in the fourth quarter. 31-18, it kind of seems over. Let me guess, Oakland, Carolina. Las Vegas, Carolina. Yep. Not good. You're a Raider fan. Apparently, there's a lot of talking between Shen, Bogosian, Maroon, and Johnson and Matt Martin. I'm telling you, the Lightning are not liking this meat grinder line. Nobody will. No, I know you're not, but my dad is, and my uncle is. And so I constantly hear all this stuff about the Raiders. And I've been telling them that this defense is horrible. Does Carolina have the lead now, or did they tie it? Working on Pajot on Sergachev. Sergachev, check there. Sorelli, backhands it, thrown to center. Here's Mayfield. Mayfield spiked on a long Lee. Banks this one through to Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky will tap it on for Sorelli. Killorn. Killorn flies to center. Oh, they're losing by 3. That's insane. Back along the center, here is Shattenkirk. Hit by Beauvillier. And now Shattenkirk still bottoms this one to center. On along for Pollock. Islanders trying to get it out. They will. The main referees, Francis Chardon and Wes McCauley. And they have a big job here in a feisty series. Interesting for New York Jets, and for the New York Islanders, their hockey counterpart, they just touched this puck on an icing. So it will get back in front of Vasilevsky. Denver is burying LA 111-95 with 95 seconds left in Game 6. Maroon is bothering people taking sticks, jabbing sticks. The experience is there of playoff series and cup finals, but the only guy to ever win the cup, and he did it last year with the St. Louis Blues, is Pat Maroon right there. Coleman trying to jab it around, chased by Barzal with a lot of speed. Barzal off of his side, and then the puck will go through Gord and all the way down, and it will be icing. Grice looks on. 4:26 left in this first period. 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter between Los Angeles and Denver. 111-95. LA has called timeout. Now it is 96. They scored free throws there as well. Now it goes down across from Leddy, fighting against Coleman. Islanders shoot this one along off of where Hedman was. Everly trying to stay on side as well. He made his second free throw. Bogosian tries to shoot this one off the stick, and now Coleman pursues. Islanders will version this one close to icing, but none. On back off a hit, Clutterbuck hits Palat. Point, drops it through, got bodied on the glass. Kucherov tried to pass this in front, and a save. Varlamov's able to stick this one away as well. 3:33 left in the third period. Down by Indianapolis, down by 4 minutes left. Interesting. Varlamov makes a save as Tampa Bay trying to hurry into this offensive pressure. Here's Kucherov. Took McDonough. McDonough shoots wide the outside of the net. Lightning trying to bank this puck in. Varlamov is down, and he's got it. .311 left in the first period. McCauley is out there just making sure that he can see the puck. Wow, I will go to that game as soon as this period is over. Clutterbuck takes a massive hit by Palat. Right now, the Clippers game is in commercial break. Now it's at 25 seconds left. And they're watching still this puck just buried under Varlamov because of the bouncing boards. That might have never went under Varlamov. Might have went under the outside of the net. Not in the net, but the outside of it. There's 4 seconds left. I'll wait till it's final. Varlamov back underneath it. Don't know what they're calling here, but this puck goes to the outside of the net again, and it goes right under Varlamov. But yeah, there's no goal, and it is none, as this faceoff is one there back off of Leddy, shot in behind and sent back for the Islanders to go play with it. And it is final in Orlando. The Nuggets force Game 7 for the second straight series. Denver 111, Los Angeles 98. So Denver will have a chance to go to their first conference final since 2009 when they played the Lakers in the conference final. They would play the Lakers in this conference final, and the Clippers will have a chance to go to their first conference final ever in Game 7. But a big disappointment if they can't do that. So that'll be Tuesday night. Winner goes and plays the Lakers in the conference final. Loser goes home. So Denver wins. So no basketball. I will go to one of the two football games once this period is over. Even though there will still be football games probably after this period, if this game is over, I will probably not do commentary of that game. I don't think I will. No, I won't. Mavillier, Bailey. Puck is bouncing. Thrown behind Vasilevsky. Sergachev turns, tries to find Maroon, and he'll backhand this one to center. Gord chases. He's never able to get a clean puck on. First period, no one has not scored, if that makes any sense. A double negative is not a good thing, but there have been goals in the first period in every game of this series. Nelson chases this puck off of the wall. 2 minutes left in the first period. Cirelli also bursts through and then goes to the bench after he flicks that puck in. Johnson fighting on a long from Polak and then shot that one blocked. Another chance, save Varlamov, then off the wall. Kept in by Shattenkirk, who backhands it through. Shattenkirk, a huge free agency signing, latent free agency. Killorn tries to keep this puck through. Verhaeghe has not been in this game as well, thanks to the addition of Braden Point. Killorn at center will backhand it through. Kucherov battled, and then it goes right into the Lightning zone. Here comes Palat with a chance. Slap shot, save Varlamov. For some reason, the Islanders broke down. There was nobody on him, and now New York tries for a rush. They will not have it, as Barzal is offside. With only 66 seconds left in period one. Here's the play. Bogosian makes a pass off the wall. Palat, Kucherov's there, and I don't know why none of the Islanders are watching Palat, but he slaps this puck high on Varlamov and right on Varlamov, and he makes the save. A pretty big one. Wow. Raiders just took the lead with 34 to 30 with 4:08 left. They had an epic NFC South win when they went to the playoffs last. So we'll see how that ends up going for them. Eberle chased up on McDonough. In behind, the other Vegas team in dire straits. They are down 3-1 in their series against Dallas. They'll be playing tomorrow. All games will be elimination for them. They have not played an elimination game since Game 7 of the last round against the Canucks, and that was the only elimination game that they could have been eliminated that they've played all series. Here's Palat, holds it, tries to push that one in front, and Kucherov backhander wide. Through on Varlamov. 22 seconds left in the first period. Here comes Lee. Lee push. Lee in front. He has Eberle. Lee tries to backhand this one, and it's taken away by Gaudreau. Gaudreau races this one through. 8 seconds left in the first period. Pelech with the hit. Here's Gord. Backhand pass. Shattenkirk too far. A second left. Lee will shoot at the horn. And a save by Vasilevsky with no time remaining. And Shattenkirk doesn't like it. It was a late shot. Martin goes down. Coleman as well. Here come a Donnybrook. Gord is wrapped up. Green is looking for a punch as well. Coleman still not happy with Pajot, who's holding him up. An elbow close to the face, and whoa, Shattenkirk is still down. And here come the fists. Clutterbuck is out there, and he is just tussling with Gord. Clutterbuck takes down the helmet. A push by Gord, and some more yapping as the mouth guard's completely out. You know that they are not happy with each other. Just completely, wow. So Green Bay has just taken care of the business with the Minnesota Vikings, and Shattenkirk did not like it. Now Clutterbuck puts a punch in the face of Gord, and the linesman has to separate Clutterbuck. Gord is waving his fist. He's not happy. Ready for fireworks in period 2? I sure am. And here was the problem. It was Martin, not Lee, excuse me. Martin, I don't think, knew that the horn had blasted. So he shot this puck about 1/5 of a second before the horn went out. And yeah, Clutterbuck just put a punch to the face of Gord, who was continuing to trash talk him. And oh yeah, wow, Washington has the lead. So the Mark Messier Leadership Award will be announced, and period 2 is going to be fun. No score after 1, but we know these teams don't like each other. All right, going here. So now they're looking at it. It's a touchdown. 24-17 Washington with 6:13 left. All right, I'm going to, I believe, New York and Buffalo. And I'll hand it off, works through, and there's a penalty flag coming up, probably against the Bills. 24-10 in favor of Buffalo. They're at commercial. That's why I'm not going. I'm not going to them because they're at commercial right now. It's an amazing game, but they're at commercial. I'm not going to watch commercials. I'm going to watch football. Buffalo, 24-10. Jacksonville is at the 2-minute warning. If Garnet Minshew has had a day. 3 touchdowns, 173 yards. Now Allen is motioning. It's a 1st and 20 from the New York 31. Allen will take the snap. They'll throw it out there, and he'll get a first, not a first down, but close to one for Knox. And New York commits a penalty, a bad one for the New York Jets. They just committed an egregious penalty. They got what it was close to 2nd and 3, but a absolutely horrible roughing the passer call. It's going to tack 15 yards down. 1st and goal for Buffalo, which would just wrap up this game because they're up 24-10. New York Jets have their first touchdown of the day, but the Bills will try to get a touchdown here. Allen in the shotgun. 1st and goal for Josh Allen and his Bills. Allen will hand this one off. Back across, and still for the running back, still some room, and little too much for Moss. And when he hands this ball off to Moss, he got a few yards. Josh Allen actually is the first Bills quarterback with over 300 yards in one game passing since Tyrod Taylor, and I think he may eclipse that mark at some point in his career. He's a young quarterback, and boy, does he understand how to pass the football. 2nd and goal from around the 4.5. Hands it off to Moss. Moss is going to get maybe a yard, and he'll be wrapped up. 3rd and goal from the 3. It looks like Buffalo will probably pass the ball now with 3:50 left in the 4th quarter. Dable and McDermott look on. In this drive, 4 rushes, 5 passes, and 61 yards over 6:05 of playtime for the Bills. So not that they needed to, but they've kept Sam Darnold on the bench. Here is Allen, gives it to Moss. Moss is close, but he's not in the end zone. Okay, I don't have that game. Again, I can watch all those games in red zone, but like on my national television, I don't have that game. It's 4th and goal. New York calls timeout, but right now Buffalo has their offense on the field. They are kind of wary of their kicker. They don't want to go for 36-26 Green Bay. Okay. Once this last play is used, I will immediately go to the game between Washington and Philadelphia. They will kick. So the 3:18 left, we'll see what they go. Tyler Bass, 1 field goal, though he missed a chip shot. He's made 22-yarder. And we'll see the second 19-yard attempt, and yeah, it's good. And it is 27-10 Buffalo. All right, let me go to Washington versus Philadelphia. It's 4th and 3 with 4:35 left. Now it looks like they may go for it, and they will. Wentz in the shotgun. Washington has 1 timeout. Philadelphia has 3. What a win this would be for the football team of Washington. Wentz throws over the middle, incomplete. Went off of Ertz's hands. Washington takes over. Bad play by Wentz. He threw it over the middle, but there was a defensive back right on, and Washington will try to set up a drive that either scores some points or milks the clock. And, that wasn't a bad play by Wentz. That was a terrible play by Ertz. It's a little behind him, but, boy, you got to make those catches. He cannot. And Washington will take over. On down. Jacksonville upsets Indianapolis. What do you think about that? Here's Haskins. Haskins throws it over quickly on the sideline, back to the 30, close to the 20, and he's knocked out of bounds, actually stepped out for a first down. And Haskins will continue his great play today, 16 of 29 and 159 yards, a touchdown, and no picks. Fourth and inches, a minute left. Minute 23 left for Carolina and Las Vegas. Haskins is now right in the red zone for his team to try to go up more points. 24-17, Washington. Haskins signals. Gives it over, and he got like a yard. But for Barber, not much. 4:08 left in the fourth quarter. 3 timeouts for Philadelphia. We'll see when they take them. They're in field goal range. If a field goal is made, it would be a 10-point and 2-possession lead for Washington. This to be Ron Rivera's first win as a Washington football team's head coach, and wrapped up all the way behind the line of scrimmage. Barber got nothing. It's third down. Bradley made the hit. Yeah, Seattle's just burying them, but yeah. So the first Eagles timeout is made, and they're going to have like a 30-second commercial. And then they're going to go back right here. 13:34 left in the first intermission. We'll see what's going on. Oh, 4th and inches. Wow, Vegas had a scare. They're going to be 1-0 in the season. You see the hustle of Carolina. Like, this Carolina team, they have guts. I feel like they're going to be almost like a Columbus of the NFL. They're going to be one of those teams not that good, but, boy, you don't want to play them. They've got heart. And in a few years, they're going to be really good. Washington has just come back in this game, man. It's good courage by them. Philadelphia's only spent one timeout. Haskins in a gun. He's pressured. Haskins throws it over, incomplete. Philadelphia. LeBlanc makes the stop. And now here comes Hopkins. Dustin Hopkins, former Texan. A field goal would make it a 2-possession game, and it would make it 27-17. Rivera just telling Haskins some things about his play and what happened. It's a 40-yard attempt. A block and a touchdown would tie the game for Philadelphia. Haskins up, and it's good. Washington 27, Philadelphia 17, with 3:25 left in the fourth quarter. Now Philadelphia is going to need 2 scores. They're going to need a field goal at some point and a touchdown at some point to tie it. 2 touchdowns to win it. I'm not celebrating yet. The game's not over. I'm really intrigued. This is a really good game. 11:34 left in intermission in the first intermission. About 25 minutes, some of those 4 o'clock games, 4:25 games like Tampa Bay, I believe they're playing New Orleans. Those games will start soon. Hopkins for the kick. He will boot this one high left, and it's going to go out of the end zone. With 3:25 left in the fourth quarter, Wentz is going to get the ball for Philadelphia. A lot of pressure on the Eagles. I will probably have a louder and more excited touchdown if Washington scores than like a very kind of biased, bad, just not too much emphasis if Philadelphia scores. Here's Wentz in the shotgun. Wentz stepping up. Toed up, through, pressure. Wentz has to jump back, and Wentz is thrown down, and a fumble. Oh, Wentz turned it over. On the first possession, Washington has the ball. We're going to have to see this again. It is Kerrigan, the leader of this defense. The most tenured Washington football player is the one who gets the fumble off the ground. He gets sacked. And that around the Philadelphia 15-yard line, Washington's going to have the ball again. Peters couldn't knock him down. Clement did, the running back, but what a play by this Washington defense. They were just saying on the on and about how good they were with sacks. They knew they had to come out and pass, and yep, they get a fumble. Kerrigan takes it a good amount, and Washington's going to get right back to score some more points and really ice this game. A touchdown would put it away for sure. We're now looking at 8:30 left in the intermission. Yeah, they are, this might not be a fumble. They are looking at a potential throwing of the arm, so an incomplete pass. And man, yeah, he's pressure, but I could definitely see this overturned. They're looking, going to New York, they're looking to see if this is a. Also, I'm sorry if I'm sounding very, not professional. Keep saying looking and, they're doing this. It's the excitement going. But, yeah, his arm is going back. I think this is going to be overturned. I think Philadelphia is getting the ball back. I really do. Because this arm is coming back. And we'll see what the call is. Kerrigan saying, no way, it's our ball. But I think Philadelphia is going to get the ball back. But no worry for Washington. They're pumping their fists. It looks like I think they're going to get the fumble. That's what it looks like because there's a lot of excitement on the Washington bench. We'll see. Yes, it stands. It is, it's a Washington ball. It is not a throwing motion. So for Philadelphia, one of their last opportunities, they have to look at every turnover play, but Washington will get the ball back. So Washington was down 17-0. They come back. They're up 27-17. They're in the 16-yard line. Gives it over to Harper. He'll have a few, and then his knee went down. So Washington will have a timeout. They'll probably take it now. And yeah. So a few teams found ways to win today. Jacksonville, Las Vegas. Big wins there, but you can clearly see that these are not the close things. I don't know if it went final, but it will go final. You have to give kudos to Detroit, just obliterating Chicago. Here's Haskins under center. Gives it Harper. Harper moving, trying to push the pile, and Philadelphia will have none of that.
Yeah, just hit my foot.
Absolutely. Sorry, guys. Just something fell.
Just killed himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jackass.
Yep. Tampa Bay getting ready soon against New Orleans once that game is done. Drew Brees against Tom Brady. Ignore the video, guys. So Ertz just head down. He doesn't believe what happened, dropping that pass. And so it's 3rd and 6. Hand off to Parker again. He'll push. And he's not going to get the first down. So it looks like they'll go for another field goal. So Rivera will stop. Rivera is going to have a commotion, have talked to Haskins, see if he wants to go and go ahead with this. Who am I going with? Drew Brees or Tom Brady? Philadelphia took their final timeout. I don't know who I want to. Probably Drew Brees, and I do like the Saints. Hold on a second, guys. You spilled. Oh, I forgot. It's a lot of stuff. We're gonna have less commotion when I'm in my dorm room. 2:17 left in the fourth quarter, and Washington takes their final timeout. Haskins is going to go to the bench. They're going to go kick a field goal.
Anytime they're tired. After the last play, I look at his dorm.
Well, they did call a final timeout. I don't know if he's going to stay on the field.
Even look.
5:19 left in intermission. I'll be back soon for the Tampa Bay, New York second period. They're going for it here for Washington, 4th and 4. I don't know why. Oh, I know what they're doing. No, they're not. I don't think they're going to. No, they're going to snap it. Haskins made a fake, and something happened. And I think somebody's offside. If there is an offside call, Washington will definitely kick it. If a delay of game, if Philadelphia's the defense is offside, they delayed them. They completely delayed them. Cravon LeBlanc is offside, and the fat lady's singing if you're a Philadelphia fan, because it's just the Eagles had the chances in the world. They've got no timeouts. They're behind. Hold on a second. He retired! My mother just made a reference to Michael Vick,
I don't like him.
who retired,
Well,
and
I
also he didn't even get drafted by the Eagles.
don't
But
care.
this is what happens when you have a family that don't know anything about sports. All right, 27-17.
All right.
Oh, what's the blown lead? Who blew a lead? Is it
What's their outfit?
who blew a lead? Is it New England? Did they blow a lead?
Look how ugly those outfits are.
Oh, Detroit blew a lead? Oh, no, this isn't good if you're a Lions fan. Washington runs up the middle for about 2 yards.
Who would ever put yellow and red?
Now I
together?
can't even say. Well, you know that their
What
first.
kind of an outfit is that?
Well, you know what their first name.
That's awful outfits.
Ignore. 27-17 Washington.
Nobody even knows. That's a
2-minute warning.
A woman didn't have anything to do with it, because if she did, she wouldn't design.
Well, you know what? No, because you remember their first name that they got rid of.
It's still an ugly color. Doesn't match. If you ever walk outside with those two colors, I think not.
Oh,
Ugly.
sorry, guys.
Ugly.
Jets 20, Buffalo 27, New York
Buffalo
17.
27.
New York 17. Okay.
That's what they call them. Yeah.
What? No, they're not called anything. They're called the Washington Football
But
Team.
they're still ugly colors.
Chargers Bengals game starts. No, aren't the Chargers playing on Monday night?
Oh, no. Here we go.
I know the late game. This stream is now me just conversing with my parents. Ridiculous.
First things, da, 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 da.
Oh, they're playing Tennessee. I'm wrong. Okay.
I hate Tennessee.
Denver's playing Tennessee tomorrow. All right.
You know why? Because I don't get to go to them.
So I will definitely do that game as
What
well.
kind is their outfit?
Yeah, I just saw
What kind of outfit do they have?
blue and gray. I'll show you.
They probably have leftovers. They probably got a clearance
I'll
rack.
show you.
You need water in there?
Hold on, guys.
We can have
It's a commercial right now too, and I'll
We
be
can
back to
have
hockey
you
games.
Jackass.
What?
Have you ever seen the show Jackass?
No, but I've seen the less
Hey, Frog,
violent
I'm really
version
bad.
of Jack.
Okay, Steven.
The frog's
Mom.
on lose bag, guys.
Steven, you're interrupting. I'm the one that's doing it, not you. The only funny one I do. Oh, those aren't bad.
There's another color.
It's a good outfit.
There's another color. This is the main one to wear.
But I definitely don't like those. That's not bad. Orange, I mean.
The
yellow,
Denver
red.
jersey, I think you've learned that. You know that one, right?
You know what? Yellow and
Wait.
red? If you mix yellow and
Wait.
red, what do you get?
Hold on.
Orange.
The Broncos jersey, you know that jersey. But
Yeah, go back. See, ugly colors.
We're back. Philadelphia and Washington. Packers 43, Vikings 34. Man, Green Bay just wins. So here we go for Washington looking for more. Haskins gives it to Hunter. Hunter for a little bit, and then he stopped.
Outfits. Why don't you have me as a guest one day?
8
and I'll
sacks
talk
and-
about the outfits.
On my hockey radio show?
No, on your football.
I don't have a football show. This is just broadcasting numerous sports.
What do I know?
All right, Green Bay beats Minnesota. Green Bay has a 1-0, 1-0, and 0-1 for Minnesota. Okay.
Outfits.
3rd and goal for Washington. Let's see when they take the snap. The play clock is low, and I guess they're going to call a timeout. They take a knee. It'll be 4th and goal now. They have to make one more play, and then it looks like they can just sit this out and defeat Philadelphia. Seattle does beat Atlanta. Okay. 4th and goal here. Let's see if they go for it. I think Haskins should go for a pass. If they go for a knee, Washington, they can't go for a knee here because Philadelphia will get the ball and have a chance to score two touchdowns. Are they going for a knee? Seriously? They're going to take the penalty. Oh, that's a good point. Still can't go for a knee, though. Washington still cannot go for a kneel down because they are up. Because then Philadelphia would get the ball and they could miraculously do some things. And they could tie it. So Washington's going to have their final 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
4th and goal for Washington.
Touchdown. Oh,
And then after this game is over, we'll head right back to the second period between New York
get the pick.
and ignore. Between New York and Tampa Bay. Haskins will take a knee. So now, at a turnover on downs, Philadelphia will have the ball with 27 seconds left in this game. Yeah, seriously, it's just ridiculous. The calls at night and the calls at my dorm room will be much more sane. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. An unbelievable comeback for Washington. An unbelievable collapse for the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see if Philadelphia goes to try to win this game or just build for next game. It does not look like they will. It looks like they will build for next game. They will not. Down by 10 with 29 seconds left. Wentz in the shotgun. Wentz throws it over, and he went out of bounds. That was Grant as well. 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No timeouts for Washington, no timeouts for Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns thrown by Carson Wentz, 2 interceptions tossed by Carson Wentz as well. Wentz is still in the shotgun. Wentz shotgun snap. Wentz sits in the pocket, throws that one over to Samuel, who's kept in bounds. So they have to hurry up because the clock cannot be stopped now in the final 10 seconds. And it looks like they're not even going to get close to it. To the 3, to the 2, to the 1, and they get the snap off. The final play of this game throws it over out of bounds. It won't matter. Ward Jr. catches it, and Washington defeats Philadelphia 27-17. Also, we're in the final 10 seconds between Chicago and Detroit. All right, here we go. Lions looking for the touchdown. Yes!
He dropped it.
No, did he drop the ball? He dropped the ball with 6 seconds left. The Lions nearly scored to take the lead. Oh, baby, that was, oh no. Oh, I thought the Lions had won the game there. He dropped the ball. You have to catch it and look it in first. If he had looked it in, DeAndre Swift, the Georgia running back, would have scored a touchdown and given Detroit the lead. 6 seconds left. Stafford in the shotgun. Stafford is to take his snap. He will. Stafford moves, rolls out. This will be the last play of the game. Stafford hit, throws it, tipped, and that's over. Chicago comes back. Johnson the deflection. And the Bears knock off Detroit. Same old Lions. Oh, my. Detroit loses at the buzzer. They lose. Chicago knocks off the Lions. And that's not good. Also, I think New England won. I don't mind the Lions. I like them. Power play for New York. This one chipped by Letty here on this power play. Sent on along. Back where it can be cleared all the way through. Out chipped on back into the Tampa Bay zone. Hedman off of Barzal. Now Chernak. Chipped through onto the point, and then it will go all the way back for Varlamov to handle. Varlamov looks, and he's got Polak. 12:38 left in the second period. Polak will go to Nick Leddy, former Chicago Blackhawk, Stanley Cup champion in his own right as well. Everly just fell down, and here come the Lightning. Hedman chips it. Hedman looks for the puck. Hedman will twirl. Victor through. Now Killorn. Killorn on a long. Looks for Cirelli. Killorn still waiting, and he'll go to center. Back for Shen. Son of Braden. Brother of Braden, excuse me. Killorn works, shooting, save Varlamov. Killorn wrapped up by Leddy, and then Bavillier makes the play. Here's Nick Leddy. Bavillier tries to go to Josh Bailey, and it got chipped along for Bailey to go touch, taken by Leddy. Leddy holds, wrists it in. 28 seconds left in the Islander power play. No score still. Nelson to the point. Brassard. Derek Brassard turned away by Mikhail Sergachev. And it bounces on along for Devon Taves, pursued by Colton Paquette. Paquette, no score. Yep, no score between New York and Tampa Bay. With 11:30 left in the second period, taken by Paquette. Islanders try to shift it in. Here's Bavillier, and the Lightning kill it off. Out of the box comes Ryan McDonough. And now potential icing. It will be an icing. Bailey touches, and the puck will be right back in. No, I don't know if it's icing against New York, possibly, as this is the chance that Killorn has, and that's a great save. Just sitting still, a great save by Vasilevsky to just square up and make his stop. Also, we'll have some big-time football games at the end of this intermission. Pelech chopped that one off the boards. Pajot chased with point. Then Martin slams point down. Onto the back. Here's Pelech. Pajot shooting deflected and a save by Varlamov. Mayfield shoots this puck through. And then chest by Martin. Too far for Mayfield. Kucherov hit on the boards. Islanders trying to keep it in. Shattenkirk works on Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck past Shattenkirk. Clutterbuck still. Two of those remember each other well in the 2017 second-round playoffs when Clutterbuck was a Penguin and Shattenkirk was a Cap. Puck to the point. Here's Clutterbuck off of Mayfield. Backhanded from Johnson. Johnson off of Palat and tries to go, and it goes all the way to Shattenkirk. Brassard off of his race, off of the glass. Kept in by Pelech. Glove down. Here's a chance. Johnson shooting wide. Here's Komarov in behind. Leo Komarov through onto the net side. Here's Mayfield shooting that puck that went wide off of the sideboards. Here's Komarov as well to Brassard. Brassard to Komarov. Komarov flicked it to the defensive side. It could be taken by Mayfield. Mayfield chips it in. And it will be taken to the left wall by Komarov. Lost it to Kucherov. Islanders trying to keep it in. Through. Here's chance. Barzal between his legs. Couldn't bank it on a cross. Pelica drive. Shoots that one high and out of play. Your Ravens won 38-6. Hopefully your second team wins. That's the Giants, right? Not you. I know your second team's the Giants. All right, we're still commercial, guys. I'd love to hop to the NFL games, but your least favorite team is Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah, that's right. My least favorite team got thumped by a team that doesn't even have a proper name. Hopefully Dallas loses to Los Angeles tonight as well. Cowboys. Obviously, just opinions, of course, but. So the Raiders 1-0. The Chiefs are 1-0. Chargers playing in a few minutes, I believe. And then it was your third least favorite. My third least favorite is probably, it should be Washington. That's probably Pittsburgh. It's up there, but it's probably Pittsburgh. Kansas City's also a team like that, but it's probably Pittsburgh. Ready to never watch Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia? I got 4 teams I can't stand. I will rate them in NFL. My fourth would probably be Kansas City. Yeah, okay. That's my 2. Okay, that's my 1. Who is your 2? Is Cleveland up there? That's, I assume, probably. Back for Letty. Shot that one wide. On Barzal and New England. That's right. I forgot you hate New England. I don't really care about them. I don't mind them. I don't like the Jets that much either. That'll probably be my 5. Yeah. My 5, the Jets. My 4, Kansas City. My 3, I've been in Jets jerseys and rooted for the Jets, but that's only because I don't want to get yelled at at Jets games. Okay, I've been to a bunch. Yeah, my 5, Jets. My 4, Kansas City. My 3, Pittsburgh. My 2, Dallas. And my 1, Philadelphia. Killorn jammed on the boards. Lee ties him up as well. On for Bogosian. Bogosian back there, and he'll shoot that one on a cross from Varlamov. Sorelli takes a hit by Andy Green. Andy Green, former New Jersey Devil, spun back for Nelson. Nelson, toe drag, and he finds Bailey. Bailey and Chernak went down, but they were too fast to get the puck, so offside is the call with 8:48 left in the second period. Tampa Bay, no game starting updates in the chat. Oh, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, game starting updates in the chat. Okay, thank you. Where? Where? I don't see it. They're trying to take this is Nelson. Nelson through. Nelson has room. Turn. Sky! Nelson, and it's 1-0 New York. Lavillier takes a hit. Nelson moves through, and then this puck comes across. Nelson goes to the middle. Nobody's on the right. The closest guy is Chernak, and his stick isn't really in Nelson's posterior. Goes right, top shelf, and that's a perfect shot to beat an elite goalie. And the Islanders take a 1-0 lead. New York has had not a great football day today, but their hockey day is right on point. Brock Nelson through Vasilevsky with 8:33 left in the second period. The Islanders make it 1-0. They're trying to tie the series at 2 and make it a best of 3. There's Chet Coleman on goal. Score! Blake Coleman on a breakaway. The former Devil, and now Martin wants to get on Shen. But regardless, it's 1-1. Blake Coleman, as the puck got deposited off a dump-in play, he beats, I want to say Gravillier, no, Taves, and a stretch pass by Hedman. Way past Taves, perfectly. Coleman waits out Varlamov, and a backhand shot right through the leg as he shot it across, and Blake Coleman makes it 1-1. And then Martin went on Shen because he was upset about something, and then the refs, no fighting, the peacemakers with the call, just like, you get out type of thing. And now it is 1-1, just like that. And here's a chance. They score! They score! I was looking down. The Lightning have just put the puck in the net. Gaudreau. No, Palat. And it is 2-1 Bolts. A pass off the stick. Kucherov makes a play. Point on the right side. Perfect passes. On right to Palat. And Palat just jams this into the net. Point, Kucherov, Andre, and Palat. That one went off of Varlamov's blocker. And he put it in his own net. All right. When there's a stoppage, I will tell you everything in a non-maniacal way. I don't know about the 49ers, but I'll tell you what happened with the Lightning and the Islanders in a non-maniacal way. Because this is insane. In 27 seconds, 3 goals, icing against Tampa Bay. All right, here's what happened. The Islanders had a play where the puck went across and Nelson came on center. Chernak was the only guy back, and Chernak's stick wasn't there. So Nelson shot this puck high. Then the Islanders got the face-off and then lost it on a cross. Tampa tried to dump in the puck. Hedman shot a perfect pass to Blake Coleman, who backhanded it in through. And 13 seconds left as the Islanders almost made it 2-2. 13 seconds later, as Blake Coleman just backhanded it through the toe, the Lightning had a perfect 3-way pass, point to Kucherov to Palat, and Palat shot it off the blocker of Varlamov into the net. So with 7:27 left in the second period, it's 2-1 Tampa Bay. Here comes Barzal. Barzal passing across, toes it, shoots, blocked. Leddy's back there. Nick Leddy to Barzal. Slap shot, save off the one-timer by Vasilevsky. Kept in by Leddy. Leddy, Barzal. Barzal, Leddy. Slap shot blocked off of Vasilevsky. And now to Anders Lee. Lee to Taves. To Lee. And he also beat Taves, Coleman did on that rush. Shattenkirk, and out of play, New York is screaming, and they're going to get it. A delay of game penalty against Kevin Shattenkirk and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And with 6:54 left in the second period, the Islanders are going on the man advantage. San Francisco 3, Arizona nothing. Okay, I hope you understand. If you don't understand, again, I can explain it to you. It was 27 seconds of 3 goals. It was just 27 seconds of 3 straight goals of rapid pace that shocked me. Gaudreau against Nelson. Won by the Islanders in the face-off. Taves keeps it in, and he stretches it to Bailey as Nelson went down. Bailey holds. Nelson waits. Backhand pass across. Here's Taves. Lightning player Coleman rushed right to Taves. Coleman beat Taves on that one play to make it 1-1. Now it's 2-1 thanks to Andre Palat. Off of the wall. Here to Bailey. Bailey plays point on the Taves. Taves to the slot. Waiting for Bailey. Bailey stretches it. Taves, slap shot off the side of the net. Vasilevsky actually might have had a piece. Here's Taves. Steps up, 123 in the power play. Bailey, pass to the slot, too far. Brassard, and then kept in by Taves. Too far for Bailey. And then in behind by Nelson, who's back there. Lightning clear. Oh, just a fire wagon dumping. Oh, I didn't even believe it either. So right now it's 2-1 Tampa Bay. Lightning trying to go up 3-1 in the series with the chance to go to the Stanley Cup final on Tuesday night. Here's Leddy working on it through to the post, through to the point. Here's Polak. Never had a chance to go get it. Now here comes Killorn. Sets it up on the right circle. Killorn fought his way to Cirelli. 5:32 left in the second period. 2-1 Lightning. Islanders break it out with 32 seconds left in the power play. Lee is out there. Barzal fell down. No penalty call. He must have just fell down himself. He blew a tire. Shen in the back. Lee and Everly is down. Lee trying to poke with it. Everly fell down again. There's Shen still poking away at Lee, Barzal, and high stick. A holding call against, I think, Barzal. Yes. Matt Barzal's going to go to the penalty box, so a 4-on-4 with 17 seconds left, and then a long Lightning power play. Tampa in the red zone. Okay, so Brady's got the ball. All right. Good if you're a Tampa Bay fan. I do not know what's happening with the Rays. I will look it up. But the Lightning are going to go on a power play after a 17-second 4-on-4, up 2-1. The Buccaneers are in the red zone and Tom Brady has the ball. And I will look up what is happening here. Bad for the Rays, though. They lost 6-3 against Boston. Point. Got it on the draw. Sergachev shot off the boards. Mayfield, Pelech. Mayfield as well. Pelech in behind. Islanders trying to get it out. And spun along. Too far. Point. Shattenkirk's out of the box. Now it's a Tampa Bay power play. To the slot, Kucherov. Palat is out there. Hedman. On back close. Kucherov steps up. Holds it. Hedman shooting one wide off the glass. Then Sergachev. Cleared that one in behind. Now for Kucherov. Onto the right circle. Tried point. Backhander stuff play. Won't go. Clutterbuck clears. Pajot goes to the bench. Line changes for New York. Hedman made a play. On through to point. Good play by Kucherov. Point, a deflection on Palat. And Josh Bailey will flip this to center. Close one to Nelson, but he's not able to completely corral it. Yeah. But that's just for Tampa Bay. That's not for your Seattle team. Here's Hedman. In behind. One-timer for point. Never went cleanly. Here's Palat on the point as well. Palat Goes to Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov. Hedman. Wrist shot. Save Varlamov. Lightning have won in game 5s. In overtime, then double overtime. Both series against Columbus and a save in Boston. And they save Varlamov. And then the puck was loose to him, but the mask went off. Kucherov, Pelech fighting the chance of Mayfield. And Kucherov stickers up in his face. And now just Varlamov just got that mask completely pummeled off of his face. And now that is a high shooting puck. When that puck is loose, that it almost goes close to the goal. But what happens is his mask comes off, so the referees immediately play will be stopped. Lightning are just buzzing here. They're just coming for the jugular. But the Islanders are, after they let up that beautiful play to Palat, they're just staying up here. Oh, Tampa leads in the football game. Who, Brady? Was it off of Brady? Was it a running play? Was it, what happened? Tyler Johnson, Cirelli is out there along with Killorn. Johnson, the faceoff. And we'll see what he does. Varlamov making sure he's ready. Polak did not like what was happening, so he takes a talk to the referee. 25 shots on goal, 23 saves for Semyon Varlamov. He's been really good since game number 1. McDonough tried to win the faceoff. He couldn't. Brady messed in the end zone. Like he ran into the end zone? What do you mean? Shattenkirk, Killorn. Islanders will clear. 5 seconds left to the power play. So Barzell's out. Nobody scored in the power play. There have been no power play goals. This puck chopped in off of the stanchion. Coleman's 4th of the playoffs with assists from Gord and Palat. Palat's 8th with assists from Kucherov. And point! Rebounds there, loose! Oh, Vasilevsky got a cross with his leg on top. Hey, Anthony Nerf, what's up, man? We've just got some hockey and some football streams. It's amazing. Congratulations to your Patriots for beating Miami today. Puck on loose. Vasilevsky stops and Eberle tipped. With 2:36 left in the second period, the festiness continues. What a play as Barzell, if he was a little lower, would have made it 2-2. 2-1 in the second. Oh, okay. Cool. I'll have some broadcast on that once this period's over. And this period is over. I will not have commentary for at the end of this game. I will not be streaming until tomorrow, which will be the Monday night games. There'll be no NBA games tomorrow, so it'll be the Monday night games and Game 5 against the Stars and the Golden Knights. So I'll be done at the end of this game, but we also doing my radio show. But so I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow, but just wrapping up this game and whatever other football games I can get in intermission. So obviously, we hope that this goes to overtime so I can have more commentary. 49ers are up. Cam Newton is probably going to leave the Patriots to a Super Bowl. You're being delirious, Nerf. You're being delirious. Come on, man. You're being delirious. I like the Giants and the Texans. I know we're not going close to a Super Bowl. Although your second favorite team, if I remember you correctly, the Green Bay Packers, congratulations on beating Minnesota. They have a chance. They're not, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be, mean or anything. I'm not trying to have an argument. I don't think they're going to have a chance to do that. I think you guys can make the playoffs. But. All right, we are back. Send me the link for tonight. Tommy Tartar, glad to see you. The link is not up. Tommy Bavaro I will call him later. He's probably going to email it around 8 o'clock. Oh, that's true. I don't think you have Tommy's email. I will send you. You know what? When Tommy emails it, Tommy Bavaro emails it, I will send you the link on Discord or Snapchat, one of those two. Okay? All right, here's the face-off. Killorn back there. Lightning trying to keep it in, and then they'll get it to center. Here comes Coleman. Blake Coleman holds it. Shooting blocked. Jam out in front. Gore down. And then in behind for Gaudreau. Bogosian shoots off of the wall. Eberle to try to take it out. He knows this rink well. He had scored a goal, but that was game one. Islanders tip it on across to center. Then Leddy shoots this puck through, on for Victor Hedman. Hedman, now Barzal. Barzal twirls, looks for a pass. This series has come close, but no overtime in this series. Here's a backhander, save Vasilevsky, rebound in front, chance, looking for it, Lee, and Lee is brought down by Bogosian and Coleman. And then the puck is sealed up by Vasilevsky. And this is the play by Polak, a backhander which is loose. A lot of net front scrambles. This will happen in front of Vasilevsky, and just nothing doing there. It's just that kind of thing. There's a few teams I like. I like Detroit. I like New Orleans. Lightning hemmed in their own zone. Sergachev. Palat out there. Back there, Nelson shoots, save Vasilevsky. Puck loose. Now it'll be taken by Chernak. 90 seconds left in period 2. Tampa Bay 2. New York 1. And the puck comes out of play, but it was not a delay of game. Since about the 7-minute mark, it's been a rapid pace in period 2. It was a defensive juggernaut hitting type physical play. And once you got late into this second period, it's been just come in there, score, just go in. Yeah, nice to see you, man. We're right now in period 2. We'll have some football later as well. No basketball. Basketball's over. Going to have a game 7 on Tuesday between the Nuggets and the LA Clippers. But there will be some football later in the second intermission and in the third intermission if we go to overtime. After the third period, if this ends in regulation, this stream will be done. Shot wide. Komarov tried to put that puck in front, close for Pajot. Brassard back there. On across. Oh, Cincinnati scores a touchdown. And then icing? Not sure. So, yeah, tomorrow, Dallas will play Vegas. I will have that game for you. Dallas, Clarence Campbell Bowl will be in the building. Stars trying to go to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time in 20 seasons. I do like baseball. I'm a big New York Mets fan, hence the Islanders hat, even though I'm not an Islanders fan. Mets, and then my second team is Anaheim. Both teams that are supposed to be great every year and don't perform to expectations. McDonough off the glove of Leddy and out of play. Polak, 48.5 seconds left in the second period. Oh, nice. I like your stadium. I went by there on a trip. Went to California. You have a nice stadium. I don't really care about the Giants, frankly. I don't like or dislike them. But you've got a good team, decent team. Here's Polak on for Barzal. Barzal spun away, looks for Eberle. Eberle, check to the point. Got it for Lee. Looks, Barzal off of his stick. Here's Blake Coleman. Coleman rushes on Polak. Polak, we're in this spot because there were 3 goals scored in 27 seconds. Taves chopped. Yeah, and my dad actually commenting about this game. Actually, what ended up happening, a breakaway you guys saw for Coleman, it went through, and then a tap pass play 13 seconds later. This puck will find its way through to icing. Tommy, you say they should let the guys fight. They have had some fighting. There was a fight last night or 2 nights ago on Friday night with Matt Martin, I believe, had a bunch of fisticuffs. We'll see. So we're going to have about 7.9 seconds left. 25 shots on goal for Tampa Bay, 17 shots on goal for New York. This has been the one game where Tampa Bay has just let these shots on goal pile up and pile up and pile up. Islanders, Yankees, and Jets. I hate them all. Okay. This one poked off to the point, sent to center, and that'll end the second period. Tampa Bay 2, New York 1. A period in the books. We're going to period 3 after 20-minute intermission. All right. We'll go between some football. Tampa Bay is playing New Orleans. And let's see who's on CBS. Nothing, I don't think. All right, we'll be just in Tampa Bay, New Orleans. And they're short Miller when Brady threw that pass. I don't know because this is a soft league and nobody wants to get injured. So it's 4th down, and Tampa Bay will punt after this play by Tom Brady. Just a slant over the middle, and that's not a 4th. Hey, I thought that might have been 1st down, but New York doesn't deserve the win. Oh, okay. No one is on CBS. Josh Allen ran all over the Jets. I thought maybe they'd put like the Bengals and the Chargers on CBS or something. I don't know. So yeah, we'll be having these 2 games. These 2 games will be on. I would love to do this game as well as the other game, the New York game. But the only problem is this game will probably end around 7 o'clock, and I have to get to college to do my hockey radio show. So I will not be able to. Yeah, they're playing right now. Again, I have Red Zone. I can access every game, but it'd be annoying to flip through channels, on my TV and cable and stuff. So, yeah, 49ers playing right now, I believe. Josh, if you want to give updates. But, yeah, for the next 20 minutes, we'll have Buccaneers and Saints. So it's 7-0 right now, and Drew Brees is going to have the ball. I'm rooting for Tom Brady, but I'm not necessarily rooting for Tampa Bay. 2/3 of a great day for Tampa Bay because the Rays lost to Boston 6-3. Since those teams are playing today, let's take a look at baseball scores. I'll read them off. Right now at the top of the 3rd, Miami is beating the Phillies 3-1. It's 11-0 Kansas City against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Like he cheated, I don't care. Minnesota's beating Cleveland 7-4. Chicago White Sox are beating Detroit 5-1. Detroit, it's 10-0 Chicago over Milwaukee. Oh, the Cubs and the Brewers. It's 5-4 St. Louis against Cincinnati. It's 4-1 Texas against Oakland. The Mets are down 2-1 against the Texas Rangers. Anaheim is losing 3-1 against Colorado. Oh, boy. Seattle, Josh, your team is beating Arizona 2-1. San Diego is beating San Francisco 2-0. There'll be a back-to-back at some point. I don't know when. Houston is playing Los Angeles later. Atlanta beat Washington 8-4. The Yankees beat the Orioles 3-1. Boston beat Tampa Bay 6-3. And it's a what do they call it when you play a back-to-back game on a day? It's a doubleheader for Philadelphia and Miami. So Philadelphia actually won today 2-1, but they're losing in their second doubleheader. standing up, getting very relaxed. Philadelphia will play Miami tomorrow. The Mets are not playing tomorrow. And Breeze, throw that out to Thomas. And then he's wrapped up by Davis the third. Hold on, guys. Just gotta do something. All right, we're back here. Breeze in the shotgun. He's got Ingram and then Breeze. Kamara gets shelved. Breeze now throws to Kamara. Kamara is just wrapped up. That was close as White, the LSU linebacker rookie, wrapped him up. That was close to a horse collar. They don't call it. So now Tampa Bay, it's third down. And hold on, because I just lost my phone. Here it is. 3rd and 8. Breeze in the shotgun. Breeze steps up, throws high, and he got his man. Cook, the former Raider, catches a deep pass with Whitehead cheating. And the Saints get a first down. Yeah, so I said, Mets are losing 2-1 to Toronto. And it's tipped and into the hands of Cook. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Breeze in the shotgun, just past midfield. Breeze hands it off to Kamara. Kamara makes a move, and he'll get 2. 2nd and 8. And that probably was the final play of the first quarter. But they're going to stop play and stop the clock at 20 seconds of the first quarter. This isn't good. An injured Tampa Bay defensive lineman. $11:13 left in intermission. Chargers can't score. Okay.
Protecting every single yard of your home. I did use your shampoo, I'm sorry.
So he's able to get up, and he'll be good. Josh, I know you're a Ravens fan. If I said, I don't know, I'm rooting for a few teams, I didn't mean against, in that game. I meant in general. So Raheem Nunez Roches is not playing. Well, he's not. Well, he's on the bench at least because of the injury, and now everybody's going to walk off the field. That's the end of the first quarter. Tampa Bay 7, New Orleans nothing, but the Saints are driving. Wow, you really hate the Islanders that much? So a Brady touchdown run opens the era in Tampa. Yeah, we got 9:55 left in intermission between Tampa Bay and Lightning and New York. I think he's a Devils fan, actually. Josh, I know you're a Canucks fan. What about NBA? What team do I like for the NBA? I like the Knicks and the Portland Trailblazers. I think Josh just likes the Raptors. Yeah, Josh, you could ask him, but I'm pretty sure Dominic Doberti likes the Devils. Oh, you are a Rangers fan. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were a Devils fan. Okay, that makes sense. So if I'm gonna guess, you're probably a Rangers, Giants, Mets, and a Knicks fan. Oh, you like the Flyers? Ooh, that's a little weird. So, Dominic, are you a Rangers, Mets, Knicks, and Giants fan then, if I'm to guess? All right, 8:28 left in the intermission. And we've got about, I'm not sure, left in the first quarter. I don't really like Mets or Giants. Oh, because I know you don't like the Jets, and I know you like the Yankees. What's your baseball team? What's your football team then? If you hate the Yankees and you hate the Jets, but you don't really like the Giants or the Mets, then what are your football and baseball team and basketball team while we're at it? So we're back. New Orleans gonna continue their ball. 66 yards for Tampa Bay, 61 for New Orleans. Most of that drive came off of the yardage of that drive came off that big pass by Drew Brees. And Drew Brees is not in the game. They're doing something crazy. It's Taysom Hill on the shotgun. Here we go. Taysom Hill will fake it. Hill back there, waits, pressured. Hill is going to go for a first down to the 30, and Hill's going to get wrapped up at the 29-yard line. San Francisco, I don't think you're from New York. I had the feeling you were from New York for some reason. I don't know. I got confused. That makes sense. 49ers. Oh, my God. I just remembered that you were one of the guys from the draft stream I did. I completely forgot, man. Oh, I have a fried mind. That's right. Here's a chance at pulling it up close for a 7-yard gain. It's 2nd and 3. Latavius Murray. And they're showing the highlights of the Bengals game, so Joe Burrow. Although I'll say, Josh, Burrow, I don't, when I think of Burrow, I think of Burrows, and I think of Alexander. That's it. That's it for me. Throwing it deep and incomplete. There was no Saint even in the direction. And it'll be 3rd down for New Orleans. Also, I will have, now I remember you from the NFL drafting, I will have coverage for the NHL draft. Ha, yeah. Rolling puck. Corey Crawford down, sitting through. Alexander Burrows. Score. I made that one. I mean, you look at that highlight again. What a job. Kevin Bieksa wasn't on the ice on that shift. Daniel Hamhuis did. I will provide you that information. Daniel Hamhuis did on that shift to keep the puck in and roll the puck through so Alex could shoot the puck and get it high. 10-7. Okay. Go ahead field goal is what's making the lead there. Breeze is a receiver. And they go for a wildcat. Kamara will run it up. Breeze was on the slot on the left side, but they didn't throw it to him, which is what I was hoping. Oh, of course. My favorite Canuck game, frankly, it was not that game. It was Game 5, Western Conference Final, double overtime, Stanchion, Bieksa. But that game is a special place, of course. Yeah, but the Bieksa Stanchion goal, Game 5 against the Sharks, that to me was more memorable. But I get how that can be more memorable for most people. Breeze is in the shotgun normally now. We'll hand it off, and oh! Murray gets pummeled by Golson. 4:04 left in the intermission. Your favorite is okay. The 07, yeah, that's another great one. Also, is it Greg Adams in Game 5 against the Maple Leafs? And I mean, none of us were there to experience it, remember it, but Game 5 in 1994 of the Western Conference Final against the Toronto. In these playoffs, Kamara scores! Alvin Kamara up the gut, and the Saints are going to tie it. A touchdown for New Orleans. And the Saints have been buzzing all day, and they just work this defense. If Tampa Bay is not going to win the Super Bowl, the way they're not going to win it is by their defense getting grinded to a pulp. Alvin Kamara made one man miss, the third man miss, the second man miss other way, and with 11:39 left in the second quarter and Brady looks on, it's going to be 7-7. It was just, they got good goaltending and they worked on their depth. I did a bunch of streams of those playoff runs, a few of those playoff games too. You can see those. There were some great moments this playoff. The Canucks are just a team of moments. Not just a team. We're contending competitive, but a team that provides super moments. .206 left in intermission. And they're going right. They're in commercial right now as the Saints have tied it, or at least will tie it with an extra point. There were some extra points. I think it might have been an extra point missed today, or at least field goals missed. So you have to remember that they're not automatic, even though they seem like they are. Yeah, it's been nuts. Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, and I'll be covering it tomorrow with Dallas. I'll be covering Game 5. Also, it's cool, too, with Dallas because, oh, yeah, that's right. I think that's your second favorite team. That's why you're excited. I forgot about that. I just remember, of course, the last time the Stars were in the Stanley Cup Final, who they got. The Stars were in the Stanley Cup Final. Who beat them? Jason Arnott. The Stanley Cup. That was a wonderful moment for my Devils. That was probably one of my favorite sports teams of all time. Like the Vancouver Canucks in 2011, definitely one of those. But the 2000 Devils were really fun to watch, especially on the line, the Peter Shikora, Patrick Elias, and Jason Arnott line. The Arnott line, that was a great lineup. They're just coming back into play as the Saints will kick off. I will commentate the kickoff, and then we're going right back to Edmonton. Will Lutz to kick it off. Lutz runs right to the ball. He'll boot this one out of the end zone. Here we go. And this one will be spiked to the boards. kept on along. Islanders with the chance. Here's Pajot. Pajot moves on along. That one in front. And a chance for Martin. Too far. Clutterbuck tipped it back as well. Then Letty to Martin to Polak. Polak holds it. Waits for Clutterbuck. Cal Clutterbuck turns it. Spins on the backhander. Tried to deflect that one in front as well. 19-10 left in the third period. Basically just started. 25 shots on goal for Tampa Bay. 17 for New York. Here's Gaudreau. And he chipped it on a long where it could be taken for Polak. Back for Adam Pelech. Pelech, Polak. There defensively. Pelech gets away in front of his goaltender. He sees Brock Nelson. I don't know if that's where he wanted to go, but he chipped it on a cross, and now somehow Tampa Bay has it. Kucherov to Point. Point. Holds it. Still, Kucherov past to Point, or Point past to Kucherov with that shot goes wide, and then it went to Palat for the go-ahead goal, which made it 2-1. Lightning tried to get a 3-1 lead in the series. As that shot is blocked, deflected, puck nearly went in. That puck almost crossed the goal line, but then it didn't. Deflected off of Varlamov. Polak behind. It was a rolling puck. Back in behind. Shot that one off of Vasilevsky. Lee. I also have to say the way you feel about the Islanders, Dominic, is the way I feel about the Rangers. I'm sorry. Eberle in behind, Hedman. But I will agree, there are two teams that there's one hockey team we could both equally hate with just hatred. I don't know. And that's the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, I don't like the Pittsburgh Penguins, even though I'm trying to not be biased. Oh, that puck it didn't even go across the goal line, but it was slinking through, and Hedman might have touched it out of the goal. But if that puck was touched by nobody, it was going to be 3-1 Tampa Bay. But what a heads-up play by Jordan Eberle to spike that puck out of there. Here we go. Clean face-off win to go and get it would be Brassard. Brassard. Back threw off the face-off and glove down by Vasilevsky as Martin goes down. Yep, against Washington. I remember that game. I wasn't there. I remember watching that game. I remember the same day I remember two games literally the same day because I was recording them for a YouTube video that I was making. The Bruins beat the Panthers in Florida. I think it was Corrali got the overtime goal, and the Kings were playing Toronto in LA, and they won off of the shootout. I think Toffoli, it was like the last game he played before he became a Canuck. Toffoli scored a shootout goal in that game. That was I remember that day. Puck will go all the way down to Vasilevsky and he'll glove it. And it was funny. I was staying late on a radio show to do some of this coverage on one of the radio shows, and then doing broadcast recording all these games. And then I literally had another radio, and it was like at 1 a.m, and I literally had another radio show at 8 a.m, like 1 a.m. that day, and then 8 a.m. I had another radio show. I remember that day pretty vividly when Zibanejad scored those 5 goals against the Caps. Lee waits, shoots, deflected, blocked again. Kucherov on in his own zone, hands it to Ryan McDonough, former New York Ranger, will flip it along the boards. Nick Leddy. Back in behind off the boards, on for Barzal. Barzal backs it on across for Palat, and then it was gloved down, and it can be taken off of Bogosian's possession. Here comes Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov, Palat, holds, shoots, deflection, they score! Braden Point will score another goal in these playoffs. 3-1. Great play by Palat. He kicks it to Point. Kucherov makes his play. Back to Palat, and then just stick there. Kick save. Stick there. Glove save. Stick there. Nobody's there. 3-1. Oh, wow. 14-7 New Orleans, I'm guessing. But for Braden Point. And he gets the tap on the back by Victor Hedman immediately. Islanders now down by 2. Here's Pajot. Shoots in. Last time they were in the Eastern Conference Final, they lost in 5 games. That was to the Canadiens. Hedman worked on by Clutterbuck. Pajot keeps it in. Pajot split that one to Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck in and behind the Lightning goalie. Clutterbuck still. He makes Hedman look silly. There's a shot from the point. That one was a point shot and circle chance by Martin and gloved down by Vasilevsky, whirling dervish. I like the Mets a lot. It's my team. When Barzal makes this move, he just robbed there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. That was the best. Tyree, helmet. Giants, my Giants, that was an awesome moment. Letty shoots wide. Nelson tried to get the deflection through. That was a great moment for New York. Here, this is not a great moment for New York. Bailey tries to poke it away. Here comes Killorn. Killorn pushes the pace. Backhands it through and then glove down off of Johnson, but it's a hand pass. $15:22 left in the third period. The Lightning are starting to get more pride in themselves. Kind of funny the way things work as Kanye being played and blared in this stadium. But the more confidence you have as you see the huge moment of Kucherov with the celebration on the right circle. I'm not happy. If you don't mind, since they're my second favorite team, can you give me some updates on Anaheim as well, the Angels? And be fine for Pajot. Bogosian. Backhands this one up a stick. Then Johnson, it hit him, but Johnson went to the bench. Thank you, man. On as well. Then Pajot working through to the right side. Pajot shooting one. And Sergachev able to corral it. Paquette to center. Can he get there? No. Then it is pulled. And back across from Chernak on for Coleman. Looks. Here's Maroon. Maroon shoots off the glove of Varlamov, and he's starting to lose his confidence. Islanders will work to center. Bavillier. But then Lightning get it back to center. Chopped on for Maroon to work it. Maroon holds. Pass in front. Too far. Varlamov was there to use his stick as a body presence. Tampa Bay shoots in. Varlamov steers it in behind. Here's Nick Leddy. Leddy in front. On for Polak. Polak steers this one to Taves. Taves tried to back pass it for Eberle. Eberle chopped in on the boards. Barzal there as well. Barzal looks, deflected off his stick, tried to find Polak at the point. Puck will roll his way to Varlamov. Polak along the boards. Tampa Bay 3. New York 1. Barzal almost picked off by Point. Barzal as well. Skimming it through where Eberle was. Eberle turns. Pass in front. Too far off the deflection. Now here comes Pelech. Pelech turns off a stick. Okay, thanks, man. Pelech on for Eberle. Back through to Lee. Lee. backhands to the wall. 21 shots on goal for New York, 30 for Tampa Bay. Pelech holds. Pelech shoots! Deflection there. Tampa Bay will clear. Taken by Mayfield. Islanders work it on the wall. Here come the Islanders. Backhand one wide. Here Lee. Still off of Gord. Shen. Chip pass on where Lee was trying to slam it for Eberle. And then Mayfield shoots. Taken back by McDonough. But then Pelech to Barzal. Barzal hit on the boards. Eberle as well. Islanders trying to keep in. Then Barzal off of his stick. Lightning will get it to center. Gord races past Pelech. Then the puck finds its way to the journalist's box at low level for the Islanders. Then the Lightning will chip it on along. Here's Gord off of Hedman. Gord taken off of Leddy and then Taves. Caves in behind and Nick Leddy. Leddy working it. Intercepted by Gord. Killorn in the middle of the ice. Killorn holds it. Gord there. Still. And it gets tipped on. And then back for the Islanders. Clutterbuck made a pass. Clutterbuck's got it to the slot. Can't shoot it through. Here's Martin. And in behind, Pajot. Pajot back for Polak. Shoots a wrister to the boards. Komarov. Pajot can't get it. Komarov goes deep there for Johnson. And then it's a rolling puck through to center. Varlamov will touch. And here comes Andy Green. The only player besides Anders Lee, who's now a captain, that used to be a captain. He captained the Devils in this season before he was traded to New York by Lou Lamoriello, the guy who drafted him in New Jersey and also the general manager of the year 2020 winner. On for Green. Away from Cirelli. Green looks for Polak. Polak a chip pass. Nelson to Green. Back to Nelson. Nelson turns. Bavillier. Checked off of by Cirelli. Here's Bailey. 11:08 left in the third period. On for Mayfield. Mayfield tried to go off the boards. Bailey fought it on. Bavillier banks this one through. Taken by Chernak. Still on for Bailey. Bailey chipped in the middle. Kept by Mayfield. Keeps the glove pass. Bavillier holds. Bavillier looks. So much Islander ice time on this shift. Down for Barzal. Shoots up. Save. Vasilevsky. And then Cirelli will pump this to center. Palat chases Anders Lee. Lee, former high school quarterback, able to chip this puck all the way to Pelech and lobs it to Barzal. Barzal works it on the boards. Finds Lee. Bodied by Hedman. Eberle. Barzal. Pelech holds. Pelech. Barzal, it looks like a New York power play, but it isn't. Barzal keeping on the point. Barzal shoots a wrister, deflected to the sideboards. Eberle turns, taken back by Point. Thrown away on across to Palat. Palat to center. Palat works in, has a chance. Kucherov. Kucherov shoots, deflected wide of the boards. Glove down for Lamov. In behind Pelech. Pelech works there, kicks to Eberle. Eberle still. Pass that one through. Then Brassard. Brassard and chasing is Bailey. Zach Bogosian on through to the boards. On for Hedman. Finds Blake Coleman. Former New Jersey Devil with it. Coleman drops it off. Holds on back for Bogosian. Bogosian too far for Gord, who's hit there, and Gord looks for Gaudreau. Gaudreau in. Hit by Taves. Gaudreau through there. Johnson tries to pass the puck to center, and he take it on to Hedman. Hedman defensively and working it back. Is Komarov with the chance, and he can't get it through because of stick play by Bogosian again. Bogosian will sit and wait for everyone to change. Finally, some sort of stoppage. 9:10 left in the third period. Bogosian sits behind Vasilevsky. Zach Bogosian. Longtime Buffalo Sabre works it to center. And here comes Alexander Killorn. Killorn is bodied by Polak. Polak with a hit. And then across to Mayfield. Islanders break out. Pass off to Andy Green. Andy Green makes a move. Green hit Martin. This puck goes across with the stick. They don't call high stick. Andy Green swept there. Kept to the point. Leddy shoots deflected. Shen out there. Shen tries to shoot it all the way down. It will go into Tampa Bay ice. New York ice, excuse me. Green off of the stanchion. Play on for Martin. Martin lays a hit on Kucherov. A big one. On for Paquette. Paquette to center. Slides through. Paquette holds. Sergachev shooting. That one off the boards. Kept by Maroon. Maroon to Paquette. Paquette got hit on the boards as well. Kucherov tries to play this puck, and then Gaudreau. Gaudreau back on for the play by Gaudreau back to the point and kept for Sergachev, who scored a goal in Game 3. Sergachev passed this to the point. Maroon backhands in front. Paquette save Varlamov. And here's Gaudreau onto the point as well. Sergachev a shot. That deflected to the boards. Islanders flut to center. And Beauvillier, Keystone Cops as Bailey and Beauvillier went down. Maroon will rob this one to center. Varlamov sticks it off of his glove. 7:38 to play. At least 6 minutes of unstopped play. Taves to center. Taves chops it. Looks for Barzell. Barzell and Victor Hedman fight through. Save Vasilevsky. Rebound chance. Wide open net and it went wide. Eberle on a cross. Mayfield. Beauvillier looking. Polak still. Barzell. Polak on the right wall. Polak passed it in front. Chancellor, Taves, and then Lee. Anders Lee. Polak to the right circle. Polak back for Letty. Letty to Eberle. Eberle back. Eberle shooting. Wristed wide of Vasilevsky. Lee and now Victor Hedman. Now Yanni Gord. Gord hit on the side. Went to the far boards. Then back for Cal Clutterbuck. Former Penguin. Lost the puck. And now Killorn, who had that huge hit. Killorn, it'll go all the way down to through to the ice and icing against Tampa. I had no idea. Tell the background person to press the mute button. Oh, okay. I had no idea. That was unbelievable. That was at least 6-7 minutes of just a nonstop broadcasting. All right, I have to read all of these messages that I missed. Where can I watch this game? Okay, you can watch this game on NBC or Sportsnet, depending on where you are. I don't know. You're in America. Okay, you can watch it on NBC, just the regular NBC channel. Puck goes to center. Kucherov flipped in all the way down. Tries to chase Letty. Stick is broken, so Kucherov doesn't have a stick. So before he goes to the bench, it's a partial power play. Bailey holds in and taken there. Nelson. Nelson back along. Nelson stick to center and then thrown back. Here's a chance. Gaudreau in on goal. Gaudreau looks for a pass. Look for Palat. Won't go. Back for McDonough. McDonough shoots. Save. And the Islanders had a tripping call. No, they don't call it. Now they will. Andre Palat trips Brock Nelson. New York to the power play.
With the hose?
Thank you, man. Yeah, just go on NBC. That's where you can watch the game if you're in America. Saints blocked the field goal. Still 14-7. New Orleans over Buccaneers. Okay. So Tom Brady leads the drive and then nothing. Okay. All right, commercial finally. It's about 5 minutes left of the third period.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Lightning 3, New York Islanders 1. If Tampa Bay wins this game, they take a 3-1 series lead and a chance to win the Prince of Wales trophy and go to the Stanley Cup final. New York will try to tie this series and make it a best of 3 and tie the series at 2. Keep on the NFL news. Once this game is over, I will end the stream. Angels are still losing, if I'm wondering. Okay, thank you. Are the Mets losing? Thank you. The Mets don't have a. Oh, Mets have had not a great year this year, though.
Or last year.
Stop.
Or the year before.
Hold on, guys. You like the Mets? Cardinals missed 52-yard attempt. Why are they going for a 52? Mets are losing 7-1. Okay. Mets are losing to a team that's rebuilding. All right. Great.
Mets are.
Oh, good for you. That's a reference from an actor, the guy that plays Batman, if you guys didn't get that. So that's clearly a penalty. They do call it on the trip on Brock Nelson. He's the only Islander who scored today. So Palat, who scored the third goal, will go to the box. Gaudreau against Nelson. Maria's. Onto the point, back to Villiers. Villiers slot pass, won't go. Thrown to center, so it's a partial clear for the Islanders. A hooking call. 5:57 left in the third period. Here's Taves. Taves across the Stanley Cup logo. Taves to Nelson. Nelson chopped it on the boards. Up high the Tampa Bay bench. Shot in across where McDonough is. Fought off Brassard. Brassard through as well. Brassard chipped on to McDonough, kept in by Taves. Taves is to race to the puck. And then Tampa Bay will go shorthanded. Gaudreau and Coleman. Coleman shoots in, and then Coleman is offside. So Barry Trotz will figure out exactly what his team is going to do, how they're going to go through and find a way to tie this game, possibly win it. 5:30 left in the third period, 1:20 in the power play. Shen to Hedman. Victor will clear this puck all the way down. Varlamov to touch. Leddy to grab. And Nicholas Leddy to center. Drops it back off Matt Barzal. Matt Barzal will give it to Matt Martin. A little too far. Lee chopped that one back. On off of Hedman. Lee lays a hit in on Killorn. Here's Sorelli. Sorelli shoots this one all the way back to the corners. Taken by Jordan Eberle. Eberle across center. Eberle holds it. Still got it back. Eberle backhand Polak. Polak has to get the puck, then he finally does. Barzal. Barzal shoots off the boards. On for Eberle. Eberle and across backhander save Vasilevsky. Barzal on for Polak. Polak holds. Barzal. Barzal back. Polak. Slap shot. Save off the boards. Lee then Barzal stationed off of Barzal back to Polak. Keeps in. Polak. Leddy. Polak. Pellick, excuse me. Barzal. Polak shoots. That one went wide. Now the penalty is killed. Barzal, and out of the box they come. Leddy shoots, directed wide, and Chernak trying to get it out. McDonough still. And now here comes Palat out of the box. Here's Palat. Covers, shoots wide. 3:53 left in the third period. Tampa Bay 3. New York 1. Islanders bank it to center. Bogosian and McDonough. McDonough off the boards. Chopped it for Pellick. Pellick for Mayfield and along off of Nelson. And back for Josh Bailey. Tried to glove it down. Islanders have a break. Shut that one wide was Pellick. And he likes to glove passes down and shoot off of one-timers, but that didn't work this time. Bavillier pursued off the puck. And a delayed offside against New York, against Tampa Bay. I wasn't sure what the call was. Islanders pushed that puck through. Shattenkirk. And now back. Turn this one through. 3-1. Yes, it is 3-1. Sent all the way down to center. Pellick in his own zone. 2:50 left in this period. Varlamov will leave for an extra attacker soon. Tampa Bay would love 4-1. He's deep out of his crease. Here's Pajot. Moves in. Varlamov to the bench. No goalie. Extra attacker. 6-on-5 for New York. Trying to get back into this game. They're down by 2 goals. They need 2 goals. Lee with the face-off. Still there. Try to bury a check. Here's Maroon with the chance. Maroon to the empty net. Score! Patrick Maroon found a rush. And he backhands this through. He was really good with passes and forechecks last year against San Jose in the conference final. And here, there's a play by McDonough. Yanni Gord makes a pass. And the Islanders, they're not even going for the play. Pollock makes a hit on Maroon, but Maroon's already there. Backhand shot to the back of the net, and it's 4-1. Lightning. Here's the play where Vasilevsky made a shelf play. And yeah, deflection by Lee out of play. Pollock takes the shot. Pollock comes down, but not able to put his stick in front enough. And with only around 2:24 left in the third period, the Lightning are up by 3. We'll see if the Islanders go for an extra attacker. They have not yet. One of the reasons why is that it's in New York zone. Mayfield, as a Bolt and an Islander, went down. Coleman backhands it through to Gord. Gord hit by Green. Gord still with it. Still can't chip the puck. Back down, Islanders look to go. 1:55 left in the third period. Chernak pursued by Bavillier. Chernak hit Bavillier hard. Gord tries to get it out. Now it does to Taves. Back through, Varlamov's back on the bench. An extra attacker. Brassard dangling away from a Lightning player, and now there are 90 seconds left in the third period. Tampa Bay 4, New York 1. Bank this one off the glass. Taves hitting Palat. Still holding it down. Chipped on from Shen. Shen back across. Cirelli to Kucherov for the game, and it went wide. New York will try to throw this to center, and they did have a play. Cirelli blocked. On for Eberle. Back for Barzal. Barzal stripped to the puck. Kucherov goes down. He's fighting. And then Brassard. Oh, a chance for Eberle in. Shot that one off of the side of the net wide. Islanders keeping it through. Here's Ryan McDonough in his own zone. McDonough backs it. Bogosian fought off. Barzal backhander wide. Eberle still with the puck. 40 seconds left in the third period. Here's Eberle. Holds. Onto the line. Looks for Pellick and Letty. Barzal shoots. Save Vasilevsky. No rebound. Andre Vasilevsky kept square, and he stopped this puck. John Cooper's team is 34.5 seconds away from having a 3-1 stranglehold in the series. The net is empty. And New York will probably call timeout. They will play Game 5 regardless on Tuesday night. Puck lances its way to center. Pollock rattled it in. Shot one off the side of the boards. Taves will get it back. Killorn lays a hit. Lightning all the way down, and Maroon had a chance for a second empty net or second goal, but no. Pollock will shift in, and the Islanders need to change. This is the chance for Tampa. They will not go for the empty netter. No, they're just going to be safe. Stepped on for Chernak in the final 3 to the final 2 to the final 1. It's over. Tampa Bay wins 4-1 over the New York Islanders, and they will have a 3-1 lead in the series. And with every win in this conference final, they'll have a chance to go to the Stanley Cup final and win the Prince of Wales trophy. Oh, Angels are winning now, 4-3. Nice, cool. Tampa Bay and Dallas are going to make the cup. Yeah, it kind of looks that way. So tomorrow we live stream Stanley Cup final, conference final, Western Conference final, Game 5. If Dallas wins, on to the Cup final for the first time in 20 seasons. If Vegas wins, Game 6 on Wednesday. Okay, thank you guys for this great stream. I will see you another time, and happy hockey, everybody.